There are only two types of people in the world: those who would travel across the country to witness a solar eclipse, and those who choose not to. And I see good reasons for both. Not everybody has a deep interest in astronomy, but I bet you've heard of the phrase, "when the stars are aligned," which typically means the universe is reaching a perfect order for something fantastic to happen, or more literally, to be witnessed from the Earth. And this 2024 total solar eclipse is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for all celestial enthusiasts. On the other hand, flying or driving for hours just to see the moon perfectly shading the sun does sound like a luxury, especially if you have other priorities in life. Hello, my friends. This is Kathy, the library hunter. This time we are visiting Houlton, Maine for this amazing adventure of eclipse and so much more. I wouldn't categorize myself as a professional stargazer, since I've never had my own telescope, but there's something about this total eclipse that caught my attention that I decided to take a few days off and went on this crazy eclipse adventure. Was it worth it? My answer is absolutely yes. There are so many wonderful things to share with you, so make sure you watch until the end and don't forget to like and subscribe. Are you ready? Let's go! This total solar eclipse on April 8, 2024, had its path crossed from Mexico to Canada, and Houlton, Maine, was on the exact center of the 115-mile wide path of totality, and the last town to view it in the United States, with the longest duration of totality of 3 minutes and 19 seconds. Funny thing is, I didn't know anything about this Houlton town until 2 days before the eclipse. We initially flew to Austin, Texas, since it's much closer to where I live. But unfortunately, after spending the weekend laser-focused on various weather forecast models that predicted cloud could over most of the eclipse's path across Texas, we decided to seek for an alternative location to maximize our luck of eclipse. It did feel like a roller coaster rushing to book the last-minute flight tickets to Houlton, but I'd say it was a very wise move. Houlton is a peaceful town of 6,000 people in northern Maine, being the northern end of Interstate 95, which stretches all the way down to Miami, Florida. Houlton was the perfect location to view the eclipse because of its clear skies and unobstructed view of the sky, and of course, a longer duration of darkness than Texas. We arrived at Houlton just a few hours before the totality moment, but that's enough time for me to explore the downtown Houlton, its beautiful library, and to discover how the town come together, spending months and even years of preparation for this precious solar moment. As a small town, it wasn't easy for Houlton to establish its own library until it received a major bequest from the estate of Dr. George Cary, a local medical doctor. This bequest was further augmented with funding from industrialist and philanthropist Andrew Carnegie, who gave $10,000 to the campaign. Oh, by the way, I've uploaded another video about Mr. Carnegie's library donations. Feel free to check out the link to that video if you're interested. More than any other communities on the path of eclipse, Houlton has been readying for this event for nearly 3 years. It was obvious to me that they care so much about this town. They wanted to make sure this town is going to be portrayed in a good light when the opportunity arrives. Most of the time, small towns like Houlton don't get much spotlight, but when they do, they want to make sure they put their best foot forward and they're able to show their pride. What amazed me was not just a rare cosmic experience, but also about the story of a community coming together, and how this town of 6,000 people prepared to welcome 40,000 stargazers over the course of just one day. The Houlton Eclipse was the culmination of a 3-day festival with craft fairs and concerts, and everything was marketed with the label of Eclipse. From under 2 hours away from totality, I could already feel that excitement bubbling. All these people converge in Houlton, gathering in Market Square, where a local radio station broadcasted live and counted down to totality. There's drumming, there's dancing, people are waving flags, dressed up in alien costumes. It's so exciting out there. The Star Park areas were buzzing as we met Eclipse neighbors, hearing unbelievable travel stories of how they eventually arrived here and sharing each other's solar viewing secrets. Witnessing the alignment of planets and stars is a powerful and humbling experience. What makes it even more special is seeing people come together to celebrate our shared passions for the universe. If I can write down only one key takeaway from this eclipse trip, I think it's gratitude. I am grateful that we can always find the beauty and unity in our exploration of the cosmos. And I wish you find beauty in your life too. See you next time with lots of books and joy. Bye.